Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because today I have a Hobby Lobby haul for you, as well as at the end I'm going to show you something exciting that I'm working on, which you can probably already tell by the thumbnail, but I'm still excited to talk about it. So first of all, the Hobby Lobby haul. This week they have their 30% off sale, so they do that every other week. And I had a couple projects in mind, so I was like, I gotta go. Hobby Lobby is my favorite place to shop for yarn, by the way. Yarn Bee is probably one of my favorite yarn companies. So both of the yarns that I got today are from Yarn Bee. This is a smaller haul, but also have a couple crochet tools also that I want to show. So let's get started. So the first yarn that I bought is the Sugar Wheel Cotton Solids. I love this yarn so much. This is my new favorite cotton yarn, even more than the I Love This Cotton, which is so surprising to me because that's been my favorite cotton yarn for so long. But this is just amazing. I'm making a table runner out of this, and with like a cream color, but this color right here is going to be for a swimsuit cover-up. So I will insert a picture of what it is supposed to look like. I got a free pattern off Pinterest. It's also on YouTube, so I will link her video down below. But I'm super excited about that. I've already started on it, and I think it's gonna look great. So really excited about that. So the color is in Pacific, and this has 335 yards, and it's 100% cotton, and it's a 3, which is a lightweight yarn. And it recommends a knitting needle size 6 and a crochet, a size 6, but a 4mm. And a crochet hook is size 7, which I don't go by that. 4.5mm would be what most of us probably go by. So really excited about this, and it's amazing yarn. So if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. Okay, another one that is actually new to me, but is also by Yarn Bee, is their Bambootiful. So I found a free pattern for a shirt, and they used the True Boo from Lion Brand. But that one from Michaels, I think it's a little bit pricey. This one was a little bit cheaper, so I went with this one. It's not, I think the True Boo is like 100% bamboo. This one's 50% cotton and 50% viscose from bamboo, but it has a really similar feel. So I'm hoping that it will work out good. So the color is rose, and this is 257 yards. It's a 3 lightweight and 4mm knitting needles and a 4mm crochet hook. So excited to try that out. Okay, I did get this from Michaels, not from Hobby Lobby, but I have I'm not sure what brand it is, but I have another pom-pom maker that I don't really love, and I've heard a lot of things about the Clover brand. So I bought this, and this was $7.99, but I had I think it was a 25% off coupon, so that brought it down a little bit, but this is the 2.5-inch size and the 3 3/8-inch size. So excited to try this out. I love to add pom-poms to beanies, so that is awesome. And then hold on, I have to grab my other. Okay, and then the last thing I bought was from Hobby Lobby. All of their Yarnology knitting and crochet tools are half off right now, and I needed a 3mm hook for my swimsuit cover-up, and so I decided to try the Yarnology brand hooks. I've never tried these before, and I have a 3.25mm hook that I made my crochet Easter eggs with, and it didn't have a grip on it, and so it was really hard to hold. It hurt my hand to use it. So since I knew I was going to be using such a tiny hook, I wanted to have a grip, and I love this. Like, I think that this is my new favorite hook, which is crazy because I normally hate using tiny hooks, but this is amazing. Like, the way it fits in my hand, it's perfect, and it's just amazing. Like, it makes it so fun to actually use a small hook, so I'm blown away. Definitely want to try other hook sizes, and the price on these is great, especially if they have a sale. So, I mean, I probably paid less than $2 for this. I mean, maybe even like $1 or something. So I'm really happy with that. Let me see if I can find my receipt and just show you how much I actually paid for it. Okay, yeah, so $1.74 for this with the 50% off. So if you haven't tried the Yarnology hooks, I definitely recommend it. Okay, and then for the super exciting thing, so a few weeks ago, I got a yarn winder off of Amazon, and I will link the one that I have below. This is amazing. I haven't got to play around with it too much, but you know, I'm making my scrap gan, so if you go back and watch some of my weekly whips videos where I share what I've been working on, the updates of those, and you know, projects I've started or finished or am continuing to work on, I love making those videos, and I plan to put them out every Monday. But if you go back and watch those, you can see that I'm making a scrap gan where I've taken all of my scrap yarn or yarn that has been in my stash for quite a while and am holding 2 strands together. I'm holding a strand of white with strands of different colors as I go, and it's been great so far. I've used up so much of my yarn, and it's a beautiful blanket. It's almost done, but I've been wanting to start another one, and I had the idea of making up my own cakes of yarn with my yarn winder, but this time, instead of using the solid white through the whole entire thing, I thought that I would hold 2 strands of 2 different colors. So I decided to hold 2 strands of yarn and wind it for, you know, several turns, and then to cut one of the strands of yarn, add another strand using the magic knot, which I will show you at some point because it's like one of my favorite crochet hacks ever. But adding the new strand of yarn and then winding with that for a little bit, and then I cut the other strand of yarn and add another one, and so you're getting like, so one of the colors will be throughout. It's so hard to explain, but basically I thought about maybe doing 2 colors, winding for a while, cutting both, adding on 2 different colors, winding for a while, cutting both, but I just thought it'd maybe look nicer if I let one of the colors run through 2 different colors. I really hope that makes sense, but it probably doesn't. So we're just gonna move on to showing you the cakes. I'm super excited about this. So I believe you call these like magic yarn cakes because you're just winding a bunch of different scrap yarn together and creating a cake out of it, and you kind of forget what you've used as you continue to make it, and it becomes bigger and bigger, and so as you crochet with it, you're kind of surprised by the colors that come out. So this is the first one I made, and here's the top of it, and then bottom. And this one, I wasn't sure how big I could make the cake before I needed to take it off the winder. So this one could have been a little bit bigger, but I'm so excited to use this. You can't even see all the colors that's in it. I wish you could, but yeah, it's amazing. So really excited about that. And here you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So I did like, you know, this yellow and green, and then I cut the yellow but kept the green on and added the turquoise, so then the green is going through the yellow and the turquoise. And then I cut the green yarn and attached, you know, the turquoise to another color, so it runs through the green and another color. So hopefully that helps make a little more sense. But my second one came out even better. So I love this one so much. This one came out amazingly, perfectly. So here it is. And I love that it kind of looks different from the top and bottom, but there's one part, and you can see with a yarn winder you can make it to where you can do a middle pull or an outside pull. So there's that side and that side. And this one is amazing. I love it so much, and I think that this will be so much easier as I'm making my next scrap gan than what I've been doing. So what I've been doing is I have these big totes of yarn, and I just keep all the yarn in my blanket piled on top of it, and I carry it from room to room wherever I'm at to work on it. And I just join as I go, join my yarn as I go, and it's fine, it works fine, but this is going to be so much easier to just be able, you know, it takes a little bit of time to wind up the cakes, but it'll be so much nicer as I'm crocheting to not have to worry about carrying those totes around and joining the yarn as I go. It'll already be all ready to go for me. So, you know, I definitely plan to make several more of these before I start my blanket, but then, you know, I'm sure I'll have to make even more of them as I continue to work on it. So, but I just wanted to show these off to you because I'm super excited about them. So anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.